Your cold email workflow could be 30% more efficient if you were doing this one thing. And it's not buying more domains, sending more emails, or using fake AI female advertisers. It's not even a magic script or even your offer. In this video, I'm going to show you the one thing you need to do to make your cold email workflow 30% more efficient, why you need to do it, and the tool to do it with is. So let's get started. And that one thing that so many people still get wrong in 2024 is email verification. If you're not verifying your emails, then a lot of bad thing can happen in the background without even you noticing, and that's where your overall workflow will be so much less efficient because you will be spinning your wheels but not seeing the results of your efforts. The first thing that can happen if you're sending to emails that have not been verified is that you will be sending emails to email addresses that are invalid, which in turn cause bounces, and if you get too many bounces, then your email reputation starts to suffer and your next email campaign will start landing in spam. And that's why so many people never get results with cold email. Their first campaign get a lot of bounces, which means that obviously the people will never reply because the emails do not even exist. And the next campaign, even if they do it right, then it's too late because their email reputation is now completely ruined and all their emails are landing in the spam folder. And again, nobody reply from the spam folder. So they never get really a significant result from cold email. So definitely do not do that. Verify your emails. The second thing to keep in mind is that you have finite email sending resources. You can send up to X emails per day with your email infrastructure. Even if you do a very good job, a very serious email infrastructure like we've described in this other video, then you're still limited at a specific amount of emails you can send per day safely with high availability. With that email sending capacity, you want to be focusing on leads that will be the most efficient, and you don't want to be sending to emails just for the sake of it. You want to send to actual emails with actual people behind them that are likely to reply and get you conversions and deals closed. And if you just keep your email infrastructure busy sending emails that will never close, then you're just ruining again your efficiency overall, which is why when you're sending only to leads that have been verified and that you know it's the right email, not a spam trap or anything, then you know that one email sent equals one opportunity to close a deal, and you're not ruining your efficiency. So let's review the impact this would have on your bottom line. So here I have done a really quick math example. So here we have a not verified lead list and a verified list. Both contains 1,000 emails, and we go through email verification. So on the not verified list, we end up with 850 emails. That's assuming 15% invalid emails, which is pretty standard if you, depending on your data source obviously, but it can even be higher, so I'm being conservative here in terms of performance. And in terms of the verified one, I said a 5% error rate, which is quite high, so you could probably even go higher than that. So you probably would have a higher number of actually valid emails if you're using a good email verification system. But again, being conservative here, let's assume that it has a 5% error rate. In terms of reply rate, I just said like 2% reply rate, so positive reply rate. And I'm assuming that if you're using a verified lead list, then you would get a slightly higher reply rate. And the reason is that overall your data quality will be higher, and on top of having less bounces, you're also more likely to send emails to actual people behind the email addresses, and they will actually have a higher chance of replying to you compared to spam traps or emails that are that do not bounce but nobody's monitoring them anymore. So overall, again, pretty conservative here, probably would be even a bigger difference, but let's just say you get a slight increase. And with just that, which is like conservative numbers, we get difference of like 6 to 7 different opportunities at the end of your cold email campaign, which is a 40% difference. So no clickbait here, I advertised for 30%, and here I explain to you how you can get actually 40% more efficient, and it's probably even higher if you get a good email verification, if we consider an increase possibly higher. So it could be even higher if the odds are in your favor. So as you can see, big difference in terms of opportunities at the end of the day, and it compounds because again, if you're sending to that not verified list, you would get only 17 margin opportunities on that first campaign. But on top of that, your next campaign will also suffer negatively because you will start landing in spam, which is not the case if you were sending to verified emails, and you would be able to get again 24 another opportunities and again and again. And so across multiple campaigns, that difference is even bigger. So now that we've covered why you need to verify your emails, you may be wondering how to do it. And the answer is using Findymail. And you're in luck because I've already covered in a step-by-step video how to validate your email data using Findymail. So if you're interested in doing that right now, click the link on the screen to check that out. And that, my friends, is how you get your cold email campaigns to be 30% more efficient. Of course, you can still go ahead and send emails to lead lists that haven't been verified by Findymail, but now at least you know the consequences for doing that. And not only does Findymail verify your leads, but it also helps you directly find the emails and export from your favorite prospecting platforms, which means your cold email workflow will be even more efficient because you will be saving even more time building your lead list using a all-in-one tool. So if you want to try Findymail today, click the link on the description. And if you want to learn more about how to write cold email scripts that actually convert, click the video on the screen right now, and I'll see you in that next video right now.